Well, hello everybody. Welcome back once again. Josh here with Josh's Lawn and Landscape. Thank y'all for taking time to watch. Thank y'all for those who have subscribed to the channel and left comments and liked the videos. I appreciate all the support as always. Like any other time, if you haven't yet and you've watched for a little while, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down at the bottom. So headed to probably my second largest property, and we're gonna see, got some storms that are supposed to roll through. They've gone from being 80-90% chance of rain and showing storms to being scattered storms with 50-60% chance of rain. So right now it is sunny, it is windy. The wind's been picking up a little bit, but hey, we can cut grass when it's windy. So, excuse me. How many of y'all yawned after I did that? Let me know below. So going to this property, I'm gonna try to get it knocked out. Hopefully the rain will dodge us or dodge me. We'll see. My father-in-law may come over here and help me. And then I've also got possibly time to, or a chance to work on another mower. So if we do that, don't know if I get any footage of it, but we'll see how that goes. And if I can get this property done in a decent time, I need to go fill up. I'll top off the Z-Track and the Quick Track, and then I need to fill up my gas cans so that I make sure I've got plenty of gas for everything tomorrow. And hopefully I can get this yard out of the way so that tomorrow won't be as long a day. We've got a get together, a cookout for Mother's Day. All the families getting together a day early so that on Mother's Day each mom can spend time with their own family, doing either at their own house, just relaxing, or doing whatever they feel like doing on Mother's Day. So on that note, big shout out to all the moms out there. We thank you for what you do, for putting up with all of us. Big shout out to my mom for putting up with me and my two older brothers through the years, and always being there to support us and show us the love that we needed and teach us how to be decent young men, and just so many things that she taught me and my brothers, and about life and how to treat people. So just want to shout out to her and say, Mom, love you, and happy Mother's Day. Don't know if she'll watch the video. She doesn't watch a lot of YouTube, but hey, still want everybody to know. So y'all stick around, see what I can get into, and I'll be back. Well, hello. As you can see, I'm in the shop. It's dark. I did go to that property, but I didn't get any footage early on. Got started. There were some clouds rolling in, and a glare there off of that light. So we'll see. Maybe that'll work. There's a light back there. But so went to the property, got started on it. Didn't get any early on footage because there were some clouds rolling in, like I said. And so I was just trying to get going, and hopefully, if the clouds cleared up, I was going to try to get maybe some mowing footage in a couple areas. But big rainstorm come through. We probably got between 1/2 of an inch, 3/4 or a little more in about 20 or 30 minutes. Really windy, so Kind of soaked the yard, sat in the truck for a little while. The sun did come out, but the yard was really, really wet. So the customer had left. They had already paid me, but I messaged them and I just let them know that big storm came through. It was really wet, so just going to let it dry out. And probably mid to late morning, a little around lunchtime or just before, we'll probably be back because it's supposed to be clear tomorrow. So here, it's a little better. Had a light streak in my eye there. So I mentioned previously that I might get the opportunity to work on another mower, so I actually have. I've actually worked on two. One was a pretty small job. I simply had to take the hardware. There's two mounting bolts on the back, on the part there, and then over here on the deck, there was a double stack pulley and a few little brackets, all for the PowerFlow bagger. I got a gentleman that's actually coming down Monday to purchase it. So, yeah. Can get that light out of my face. There it is. Whew. I gotta hire a cameraman or something because I don't know, maybe I suck at this. but got all the brackets off of that, got them in a box, everything's together for the bagger. So gentleman coming down Monday to purchase it, and he messaged me on Facebook about a week and a half ago. Had to get some things organized. He messaged me back to set up a time to come get it. So he's coming Monday to pick that up, and I'll have that sold. So I only used it 3 or 4 times, and I just don't do enough bagging. I can mulch everything up just as quickly as I can, spending time bagging and dumping all that stuff. So and then if need be, I can mulch it up into a decent row and then kind of rake it up into a and put it in a bag if I need, in one big bag if I need to do that. So figured I'd make a little money off of it instead of letting it sit in the shop collect dust. But got that done on the 590. That was a small task. And then the mower that I'm actually working on is a 2000 model, I believe. It is a GT 235. It's a John Deere, big shocker. And this is my father-in-law's mower, and this is actually the first mower I did some mowing with as I was getting started before I bought my first X300. So but let me get the camera turned around and show you what we got going on. Stay tuned. All right, so as you can see, deck is off, body panel off with the seat here. Again, this is a 2000 model GT 235, 18 horsepower Briggs and Stratton engine. Y'all, this thing pretty much, it runs like a top. Probably needs some low idle adjustment, but when this thing is up to speed, it just runs nice and smooth. But we had recently had some trouble with it, and when it would run for a little while, it would start not wanting to pull. And so we thought maybe we changed the fluid in the transmission, thought maybe the transmission was starting to slip, and had to go pick it up from my brother's, brought it back here to the shop. Father-in-law put a battery in it. The battery was like 7 years old. It had nothing. It was dead. Got it started, like I say, runs great. Matter of fact, let me see if I can. Hey, for a 20-year-old engine, that thing runs good. But like you see, we got all this off. But what we were thinking was check everything out. And my father-in-law said he heard kind of a knocking type noise. Wasn't sure what it was. Got to looking around, and this is the drive belt that goes from the transmission gear back here in the back if you can see it, that pulley right there underneath the fan, and it goes all the way up to the pulley on the bottom of the engine, so for the drive. And if you can see, this is where it was connected, just like that. I cut it, but you can see there's a chunk missing there, and also all the way from here to here there is a chunk missing. And this thing was just stretched out that I basically took it off with my hand off of one of the pulleys and got some play in it to get it off. So I mean, it was just flopping around under there, so I'm thinking that it just got stretched out, and maybe at some point when it's running, this section lines up just right with the pulley, and the pulley can't grab the belt to keep, and it doesn't have any tension on it, so it's just slipping by, and that's why it won't run. So, and I think this was laying on top of the deck. I think this is the chunk that just came out of that section. So got that off. I took the seat and everything off. Got the deck loose. And we just got to pick up a belt. We're going to put that back on there and see what happens. So fluid's good in it, and if it runs good as far as driving, if that fixes the issue. It's got 2 new tires on the back of it. They've just been sitting for a little while. Yeah, if that belt fixes it, then we'll probably do a tune-up, just because the engine's been sitting for a little while. So oil change, spark plugs, all that stuff. And this is the latest project, I guess you could say. So yeah, kind of working on a little bit of everything, but got it tore apart. I took a picture of it, and I was gonna, I think, post it to Facebook maybe and joke a little bit about how I couldn't find the spark plugs. Thought that would just, people would get the kick out of that, and I'm probably still gonna do that. So it might be up before this video. I don't know yet, but hey, new project, GT235. I'm gonna be putting on a new drive belt, and then we'll reassemble with the seat and deck and everything. Before this thing started acting up as far as not running and pulling, I'm not gonna lie, this thing, for not being a straight on commercial mower but a pretty heavy duty residential from back in the day, does an excellent job. So this might be just another backup mower to have, or we may put it back together and sell it. I don't know yet, because we kind of got a lot of toys in here. But yeah, that's what's going on with that. So let me get the camera turned back around and see if I can close this one out. Let me know what y'all think about all this. So there you have it. That is the latest adventure for Josh's Lawn and Landscape. My father-in-law did come to that property to help me out a little bit, and he's been helping me out here with this a little bit, helping me lift some stuff off and things of that nature. So big shout out to him, my father-in-law. Appreciate it, all the help. And let me know what y'all think about this project. If any of y'all have ever messed with one of these particular mowers. I think there's a GT225, which is similar. It's just kind of a lighter version of this from back then. I'm betting Ronaldo, shout out to Ronaldo at Big Sun's Lawn Care. I'm betting Ronaldo is going to like this machine when, well, when he sees what's left of it at the moment. But let me know what y'all think about all this project and everything that's going on. So again, no mowing footage in this one, just some different segments of me rambling. But hopefully in the next video, when I go back to finish that yard and do a few others, I'll be able to get some mowing footage for y'all. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this one up. Again, say thank you to everybody who has subscribed to the channel, commented, liked the videos. Just thank you for those who just watched, for putting watch time onto the channel. So again, thank y'all. And if you haven't yet and you would like to, if you enjoyed some of the videos, hit that subscribe button down at the bottom, somewhere down here. I always point at the wrong corner. I know I've said that before, but it's at the bottom, I promise. So again, shout out to all the moms. Happy Mother's Day to y'all. And again, a shout out to Ronaldo. Hopefully he'll get to watch this one. And I'll tag him in the description, so feel sure he'll watch it. And hopefully he likes this machine. So I know some of the rest of you may enjoy it as well. And I think also a quick shout out to Ray over at Ray's Lawn and Landscape. Ray's Lawn and Landscape, excuse me. Ray, I know you said early on when I first got into YouTube and was showing my mowers and stuff and my John Deere stuff, you had mentioned you had a number of John Deeres. So I wonder, did you ever have one of these, a GT235? And what'd you think about it? So if anybody else has had one of these or still has one, what do you think about it? So let me know about that. So shout out to Ray and Ronaldo. Check their channels out. Again, that's Big Son's Lawn Care for Ronaldo, and Ray's Lawn and Landscape for Ray. So hopefully y'all enjoyed it. Thank y'all. Y'all be safe, be kind, be blessed. I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks, everybody.